So, you guys have heard me talk about the plastic molds for concrete pouring to create statues. A lot of people are using them, using plastics to make planters and stuff like that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, grab your goggles because I'm using a little ball and I pour the concrete already. And this is a perfect ball. And see, this is what I meant right here. So it's already hardened, and this is the plastic mold that I used, similar to this Coca-Cola bottle. So let's demold this. Just this one though, because all the others are still curing. And this one is still curing. I just poured this one not too long ago. See, and if you guys wanted to keep this, you guys can clean it up. And this is not necessary to like cut it. No wonder it's not cutting. I'm doing it the wrong way. Oh, I'm so glad this wasn't a brand new blade. Or it didn't cut me. Or whatever. God was protecting me. I could have cut myself. I had the sharp end to my finger. And I was like really thankfully I wasn't like pushing too hard on this. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So you have to be very, very patient if you're going to be doing this. And maybe even use a handle. And just take your time. There's no rush. Because a lot of people if you get a cut, it's going to take like a whole week for it to heal. So think about that when you're cutting and you're using a sharp object. Take your time. I mean, we can't do it with our fingers. So this is a tool. We have to respect our tools. Take care of our tools. Etc, etc, etc. Watch, I cut myself now. Okay, so that's pretty good. And this is like a thin plastic. So now, look at that. A perfect ball, everyone. And if I wanted to, I could have made the opening a little bit more, like, not too big. I could have made it smaller. Like, up here. When to pour the concrete. So this, obviously that's the same. That is the same as that. And that's where I pour the concrete through. And now that I have this flat side, I can like sand a little bit off using concrete, because this is concrete. And just to like smooth it off a little bit, I can do that. And now it won't roll away. It will just stay like this. So that's why I didn't mind making that cut on the bottom. And if you're trying to make a perfect round ball, then, you know, if you're making like big ones like this, see, because I tried doing it on a bigger level, large scale, but then I have all this. See, these are half domes because I only have a half dome mold. But since this one's a big one, it's like a one-time use mold, and it wasn't even a mold for this. It was like one of the play pins for toddlers, or like Chuck E. Cheese, you know. But yeah, check it out. Awesome, right? And obviously there's no air bubbles here. Here at the bottom there is, but it still looks cool. And that can be added to a variety of projects. And since it has an inseam in here, right? Okay, if I can get the camera in there. Oh, this is annoying. Oh, there it is. See that inseam? So that little inseam, it captured that inseam, and the cement went around that embezzlement. So therefore, it looks like this as the end result. But just like Big Mama right here, Big Papa over there. Now there's a little one. See that? And this one's a humongous one. And I actually have a spray that paints it this way that my friend got me. It's like a rustic paint color thing. Let's see if I have any more in here. I put it in a spray bottle. It's caramel CS-400. Oh, and here is the spray bottle for that. CS-400 caramel, and then I put a hazard sign. So I labeled it. Oh, but the sprayer lid is broken. So I must have dropped it or something happened. So I don't know how else I can use this, but I can always grab a piece of paper towel and, whoa, my sandal fell off. And since this stuff is very corrosive, I think I would need to wear gloves. So I have my gloves right here. Rubber gloves for like cleaning. Oh shoot. And look what I did. Someone was throwing this away, and I picked it up and I put it in concrete, and I'm going to clean it up real good with like a sponge or steel wool, and I'm going to use it as an address plaque for whoever wants it. So if it has 5 digits, I'll just put 5 digits, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, or whatever You know, I'll print it out. I'll measure this. But that's a different project. Oh, look at it. It looks like some of it spilled. So maybe I won't even have to. Cool. And believe it or not, this is activating with the concrete. And that's what creates this rustic color. I did have it on the sprayer, so I was able to just to spray it. But since I don't have the spray bottle on me, seems like someone's fucking with me and destroying all my stuff on purpose, so I could go 2 steps back. Going 1 step forward, and they want me to take 1 or 2 back. They're just hating. It's demons. At least that's how I feel. I always feel like people are fucking with me. But it shouldn't even be this complicated, and I shouldn't even be using this stupid rag. It was just a stupid sprayer, and I was done. But I decided to give this a shot. And see how it has that chemical effect on it, on the concrete? So this I'll probably be able to use for like a little project. Anyways, I didn't even put my gloves on. Like, why even bother? Stupid shit. See, but that's what I was talking about. See that? And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that can sell for $1. That little ball, you could buy like a bunch of them for $1. Because now you're selling concrete perfect ball. You try to make a freaking concrete perfect ball. It's nearly impossible. A lot of people have tried it. They need a mold. And they go to extensive lengths to make one, to make a mold. They even buy like balls and they cut them up and then they pour the concrete in the ball. I've seen a few YouTube videos on that. But yeah, once you do that, you can, throw this away or keep it for other projects. You could melt it and use the plastic for something else, recycle it, do something with it. I'm going to try to recycle it now that I'm talking about recycling, just to see what happens. And they might be like, whoa, you can't recycle that. Or they might not say anything at all. But see, the rust effect, This one, you can't really see it because the ball is it's still wet. And there's a bunch more. Of the paints. See, there's one back here. This is concrete color stain concentrate. And this color, well, see, look at this one. See how this one is painted, but this one is painted. This one here I sprayed with the same stuff I sprayed the ball with. Oh, look at that. It's a heart. It's a leaf. I'd even put this here. Cool. It's like God put it there for me. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. John 1:1. Anyways, so these things are kind of costly. Look at it, $7.50. So I have a lot of other concrete colors in here. I think I should just be having all my colors out here. I still have my diamonds. I still have to paint these. But I had a planter. Oh, I think I took it to my room in Blue Sky, Bella Vista. I'm over here in Redding, California. 30 minutes away. So I can't get to that. But my brother, check this out, everyone. My brother gave me these speakers here. So I'm thinking about installing them into my... and this, I think this would just attach here. But I'm thinking about installing them in my that cabinet thing that I have. I don't know, this might have broken off. It might have broken off, but I just don't know. Or maybe it connects. I really don't know. So anyway, he gave me that. He gave me a bunch of speakers. Just check them out. That speaker. And then he even gave me like the amplifier. I think it's an amplifier. Yeah, this thing here. Crunch. PX 1000.4 1000 watts. So see, it has the little screw things. So I was thinking about connecting it to my to my bedroom. And if you guys have like a living room, you guys could even do this in your living room. It doesn't have to be for a freaking car. It could be for a surround sound for your own home. So if you guys get a hold of these things, you guys can use them for that. But I really don't know how to connect all this stuff. I'm sure I could figure it out. And look at this. I found these things. They were for my metal racks that I bought at Home Depot or Lowe's. I think it was Home Depot. But I couldn't find them. So I had to rig this up with wood. But now I could remove it and place these. And I did that all the way around when I set this up. So technically it's not even 100% secured. So it could fall. Hopefully it doesn't, but the potential is there for it to fall. Like, it could fall and badly injure myself or my friend. And hopefully that doesn't happen. But I'm thinking about removing all this and taking it to Blue Sky anyway, because we could use this shelf. These shelves are great for your garages, people. You guys, I recommend all of you to buy some of these, because you guys can always take them with you guys to your new home or whatever. That way it could clean up all the clutter inside the garage. Look at this. Just a nightmare trying to get through here. Oh, look at it. I didn't throw this away on purpose. The scent bomb. I remember I left it here. So, technically, what I can do is... Oh, look what I put. I created my own logo. Like, don't drink. So here I'm dealing with the CS-400. And I don't know if it will have some form of... Dang it, I need a tripod thing. Yep, definitely. So I need that tripod. But this is made out of glass. Hopefully there's no chemical reaction when I pour this in here. This other one. And if you're doing this and you're not certain, you can always tip it over, like on a piece of cardboard or just outside somewhere, and just leave this for like a day or two and let all that stuff come out. See, there's still fluids in there. The scent bomb, oil or fragrance. I love this bottle though. I mean, just look at it. That's why I kept it. It's nice and blue. And like, it's transparent. It looks freaking awesome. I wish I had every single color in the world. So anyway, what the heck? Whoa, I spilled some. Dang it. I mean, considering this stuff is super expensive. Oh wait, this one is $4. I was going to say 400. $4. CS-400 caramel. See, so if I would have never talked about the speaker stuff, I would have forgotten all about this stuff. And this stuff, this container, was created to hold like powerful, potent fragrances and chemicals. Because believe me, I sprayed this stuff in my car and it damaged my whole car interior stuff. So it's still spraying the chemicals right now. Now it's not working. Great. Okay, spray now. Perfect. Thank you, Jesus. And if it's not working, all you have to do is like tap it, I guess. See, but that's all I did. with the other ones. See all that? And that's probably a little bit too much, going a little bit too crazy on this. But that's how you do it. We could even try it on the skull. Like, sure, why not? Let's do it on here. And obviously there's going to be a little spot where I didn't spray it, but whatever. So, see the skull? See how it looks? Now, let's spray them with, this is a concrete. This is made out of concrete. I spray a little bit extra in the eyes, or inside what used to be the eyes. That way it could be darker in there. And it could really, in the teeth. Not, this is for the concrete, obviously. Okay, that looks good. See, nice and shiny. And you probably want to do this in a well-ventilated area, which I am, outside in nature. Yeah. Look at that skull, just like facing the fucking fence. We could even do like a heart, just for the fuck of it. Oh yeah, and look at the turtles. There's so many. I mean, I'm over here trying my best to like create them, and it seems like they're just dying on me. Like, man. So that's a heart one. You can see that it's already kind of drying over here. And it's already like it's already affected. So, these stupid sandals, they're easily, like, they're like high heels. But anyway, so for the turtles, instead of putting the paper clips like this now, like on the arms, so they can like not fall apart, what I'm doing now is I'm actually taking the time to just bend it like this, and I'm putting that right there. So I'm just putting that in there like this, and then it has more, like over here it'll grip, and over here it'll grip, and over here it'll grip, and over here it'll grip. So now this one happened because I noticed that. See that? And that's super annoying when that happens. And that's why I have like these broken ones here. So, see how this is not falling out? Because it had a good grip, had good contact. Obviously this one, I didn't do this to these, or to that one. Ow! Happened again. Right here. Bam. Anyways. So yeah, like you want to open them, like bend them. bend them, put that in there, bend this one. And obviously I'm doing it with one hand and with gloves. And it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be perfect. What I disliked about it though is that it only has one wire connector here and here. But that's actually better than taking the chance and hoping that this here will, have good contact on both sides. So it won't do this. And so if it does crack, it'll stay like this. So I'm hoping, I don't have to do this. I'm doing this because I want to. And these you can buy, there's 80 in a pack for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So highly recommended if you're making these turtles. Like, I was even thinking that, like, when you guys go to Amazon and you guys buy like stuff, and then at the bottom there's like a recommended list or whatever. I was thinking, well, what if they sold like a sheet where you could pour this halfway and then put the screen, and it could have like the resemblance of the turtle, and then you pour the rest of the concrete over that screen, and you can buy like 10 of them for a certain amount of money if you didn't want to go with this route. Kind of like a screen, or like a metal screen for the fibers to, like, hold everything together. But that's exactly what I'm doing here, or I'm attempting to do here. And see, it's great because this wire is obviously like metal, but it has a sealant, a protector, a wire gauge protector. So it'll actually allow this to last longer, as it will prevent it from rusting and deteriorating. So see,